by Luke Tedesco, shovels it into the path of Troy Longmuir. This time he kicks quickly along the ground, well controlled, or was it? No, through the legs of Lacroix. Probably should have done better, couldn't control it. Getting another chance though, West Perth, but here is the turnover. Bolton.
Line by Jones, holding the ball. Free kick to Peel, they've got the advantage. The hand pass from McLeod goes in the direction of a teammate in Wilson, who then gets it to Lock behind that pole down there.
That's right, Salisic goes down the wing. Now, what's happened to that one? It's gone over the line and out of bounds on the full. Nearly landed in that truck with the lounge chair, is Glenn. So, Blayne Wilson, the youngster, with the free kick, wanted to go along the ground. He looked a little bit confused, gave it in the end to Charters, back to Wilson, may have come unstuck. Quinton Bolton stood up in the tackle, kept the ball free, got it to Brown. Crossland, bumped off it, good hip and shoulder by Ware, who got the footy, won it cleverly, then gave it to Wilson. Wilson kicks, looking for Arrowsmith, couldn't take the mark. Flay the crumb. Player for Western Australia this year has kicked the ball into the pocket. Finds young Blayne Wilson. He's got plenty of time to run and bounce the footy from right in front of the scoreboard. He delivers well to half-back and Daniel Haynes.
Blayne Wilson, another one of those 9 All-Australian under-18s this year from the winning team.
Yeah, All-Australian full-back, Glenn.
Yeah, Bloxage with it.
These days.
I was going to say, you want to play on him now.
Speak nicely.
As the ball's thrown in, Beck with it, a hand pass away, then towards Wilson. Wilson on in turn then towards Green.
Pass to Menengola from one step. Menengola sends it on its way. Has it got the carry? Just fisted through in the last line of defence by another youngster, Blayne Wilson, and Kendall Ball signals the behind. The ladder, I mean, to finish Wooden Spooners, if indeed they do this year, is not going to be great for the club or the competition.
No, you're right there, Phil. It's a similar situation to...
And Burlow kicks it into the pocket. Big pack. Quinton Bolton from behind. Blayne Wilson does well, the youngster. Gives it to Bolton. Bolton to Rosa. No one been busier on the ground than Simon Rosa. Smoker. He might have got it from Van Burlow. Smoker's kick just a bit too much for Crossland. Cleared his head. And Wilson, the youngster, tried to get a hand pass away, but Crossland did well to keep the ball in the area. Swats it down and forces a throw in. There's young Blayne Wilson, All-Australian fullback at the National Under-18s Carnival.
Coonan to Buick. Now onto the skipper, Salisic just forward to the outer wing, goes towards half forward and in front. Good mark taken by young Wilson. He flares it across the half back line. His skipper's free. Away goes Haynes as he got targets downfield.
Stopped. Putting a fist into it was Bolton. Into the pocket it goes. Blayne Wilson is taken to senior football at WAFL level rather comfortably. Fires a hand pass to Rosa. Rosa goes for distance.
Kick in, takes the mark. Kicks into the centre of the ground. Gee, didn't put his hands up then. Wilson running from behind Coonan, and he goals. That's probably the nail in the coffin. West Perth get their 4th goal into the breeze. The only 4 goals, and there is the 3/4 time siren.
Spilt football picked up by Lascock. Goes for distance from 60 metres. Into the pocket, the ball drifts. Wilson from behind, spoils. Beswick the crumbs, back to Wilson. Thought about the hand pass, eventually gave it to Arrowsmith. And Arrowsmith chips the ball across. Here's Morgan, hand passes to Darling. The kick, a little bit premature, went straight to Wilson. He knocked the ball cleverly out to O'Brien. O'Brien to Lock. Lock eventually.
Longmuir 60 metres out on the lead, and the mark is taken by Darling.
Go back and have a shot.
Yep.
And his team.
Tedesco this afternoon. Between the two of them, what did I say? I beg your pardon, Salisic it was. Salisic taken away there by Jones.
Who runs it in towards the middle of the ground, then goes long and direct. Darling to target over his head at the back. Bolton unfortunately fell over. Now Lacroix with it, goes for his 4th and ices the game. Stationary Tedesco, Matt Tedesco, he kicks it high over the wing. Leaning over from the back was Darling, he couldn't mark. Running through is Wilson. He kicks to space out in front of big Robbins, who lunges out with the left arm. That was a bit tentative to try and gather that. He never tried.